Breaking Mzansi Insider reports. Miner of mineral and petroleum resources, Grieving, has confirmed that a full-scale investigation will be launched following a deadly mud rush incident at the Ekapa Mineral Mine in Kimberley that claimed the lives of 5 workers. Mantesh visited the mine on Tuesday after the final 2 bodies were retrieved from deep underground, marking a tragic end to weeks of recovery efforts. The workers had been trapped approximately 890 meters below the surface since mid-February, when the incident occurred. The recovery process unfolded over several days. The first body was brought to the surface earlier, followed by 2 more on Sunday. The last 2 workers were finally retrieved, allowing closure for families who had been waiting anxiously for weeks. Speaking during his visit, Mantesh emphasized the importance of determining the exact cause of the mud rush and ensuring accountability. He reiterated government's commitment to mine safety and the protection of workers, noting that such incidents must be prevented in the future. The tragedy has once again raised concerns about safety standards in South Africa's mining sector, with calls likely to intensify for stricter oversight and enforcement. As the investigation into the fatal mud rush incident at Ekapa Mineral Mine begins, serious questions are emerging about safety protocols and risk management at the site. Minister Grieving has stressed that the probe will not only determine what caused the disaster, but also whether proper safety measures were in place and if they were followed. Authorities are expected to examine operational procedures, geological assessments, and emergency response systems at the mine. A mud rush, often caused by a sudden collapse or movement of water-saturated material underground, is considered one of the most dangerous hazards in deep-level mining. Experts say such incidents can sometimes be predicted or mitigated with proper monitoring and early warning systems, raising concerns about whether warning signs may have been missed. Labor unions and mining watchdog groups are also expected to weigh in, with many likely to demand accountability if negligence is found. The loss of 5 lives has intensified calls for stricter enforcement of mine safety regulations and improved working conditions for miners. Families of the deceased workers are now seeking answers and justice, as the nation reflects on yet another devastating mining accident. The devastating loss of 5 workers at the Ekapa Mineral Mine has sparked an outpouring of grief across the country, with families, labor unions, and industry stakeholders demanding urgent action to prevent further tragedies. Messages of condolences continue to pour in for the affected families, as community members in Kimberley mourn the lives lost in what many have described as a preventable disaster. Grieving relatives are calling not only for justice, but for meaningful change to ensure no other family endures the same pain. Labor unions have been vocal in their response, warning that mining companies must be held fully accountable if negligence is uncovered. They are urging government to strengthen inspections, enforce compliance more aggressively, and prioritize the safety of workers over production targets. Industry analysts say the incident could have wider implications for South Africa's mining sector, potentially prompting tighter regulations and renewed scrutiny of underground operations, especially in high-risk environments. Minister Grieving has assured the public that the investigation will be transparent and that those found responsible will face consequences. As the country awaits the findings, the tragedy stands as a stark reminder of the dangers miners face daily, and the urgent need to put safety,